Let's talk about how you can save your way to $100,000. That way you can have liquid $100,000 cash in your bank account. I'm gonna break this up into 5 steps. Step number 1 is open up a high yield savings account. There are a lot of online high yield savings accounts. Make sure it's FDIC insured and that it's a legit bank. But now these are banks that are gonna pay you somewhere between 3, 4, close to 5% a year in interest. The reason why isn't so you get rich, but it's so your savings can earn you a little bit of money. So as you're working to save some money, your money that you're saving can give you a little bit of interest as well. Number 2 is you gotta build a budget. And by budget, I mean take a look at what's going on with your money. This is what I mean. So here's what I want you to do. At the end of every month or the beginning of the month, you just pick where you wanna do this. You're gonna create a piece of paper, you're gonna create a document. You could use a Google Sheet, doesn't matter. But on the top, you're gonna write your income and write all the sources of income you had, your investments, your business, your job, all the income that you made down to the last penny. Below this, you're gonna write all of your expenses and organize this. So pull out your credit card statements, your debit card statements, your bank statements, and look at where all of your money went. And then organize it. Where was your food expenses, your grocery expenses, your restaurant expenses, your housing costs, your car expenses, and everything else. These are your expenses, and then you're gonna write everything else. Did you give any money to charity? Did you invest money? Did you save money? I'm spelling everything wrong. Did you save money? Now, once you put that here, now you have a picture of what's going on with your money. Once you understand this, you will immediately find ways to cut back, because when you see how much money you were spending at Benihana's, maybe you'll start cutting back on some of these expenses, because now in order for you to save $100,000, that means you gotta earn money that you don't spend, and then you take that money and you're gonna throw it into your high yield savings account. So start diagramming it out right here. Then you can create a system. Now, one of the simplest rules that you can follow is something like my 75-15-10 plan, which says for every dollar that you earn from here on out, 75 cents is the maximum that you can spend. 15 cents is the minimum that you are investing, and 10 cents is the minimum that you're saving. This way you always put some money aside to save. This way you don't spend all of your money. And this is gonna be difficult in the beginning if you're used to spending all of your money. I get it. I get it's hard during a time where inflation is high. I get it. I get it, it's hard when you feel like you're not making enough money to survive. I get it. But if you wanna save money, you gotta not spend all of your money. Step number 4, this is one of my favorites because this is so often overlooked, is negotiate your bills lower. So now when you're going through your budget that you put together, what you're gonna see is, number 1, you're spending so much money at Benihana's. You might find a couple subscriptions that you didn't know that you had, but then what you'll realize is you're spending a lot of money on your internet. You're spending a lot of money on your cable. You're spending a lot of money on a bunch of random bills. And the cost of that bill has gone up year after year after year, and you didn't even notice it until you wrote it down. This is where you wanna start calling up these utility companies and start asking them to charge you a little bit less money. And if you want to do this the right way, what you do is, number 1, be nice to the customer service agents. And then number 2, call around. See what the competitors are charging. Do they have new introductory offers? And then tell them, I've been with you for 3 years. I've always paid my bill on time. Is there anything that you could do to bring my bill lower? Let them negotiate against themselves. And then once they give you a lower price, you say, I was just shopping around and I just saw that this company, your competitor, has an introductory offer that's $20 cheaper a month. Is there any way that you could match that? I would love to stay, but it's just such a different price that I would have to leave otherwise. This way now you show them that you did your due diligence. You show them that you're a good customer. You show them that you want to stay there, but you just need them to lower your bill. So start negotiating your bills a little bit lower. And then the 5th thing that you can do is sell some of your stuff or downsize some of your stuff. If your car is too much, sell it. If you have a whole bunch of electronics in your house that are just collecting dust, sell them. If you have extra clothes, sell them. Start selling the things that you don't need to turn this dust into cash. That way now you have a little bit of extra cash that you can use to invest or build up your liquid savings. And so there you have it. 3 ways that you can go from $0 to $100,000 over the next 12 months, whether you're working to earn that money, to build that net worth, or to save that money liquid. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to continue your financial education journey, I have another video that I think you'll love. All you got to do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who want to stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.